You are the sunshine, sunshine of my life. You are the sunshine, sunshine of my life.
You're listening to ID 104 Radio, home of the independently dope. Baby, you know you are our sunshine. May you stay tuned in, all right? What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Lily Mae, and you already know what time it is. It's consulting time. Let's get to it. Bringing you the greatest and the brightest creators, leaders, and innovators from around the globe. We'll always leave you with joy, jewels, and justice. Purpose over popularity is our motto. Now let's get to it. It's consulting time. Tap in to It's Consulting Time with your girl Lily Mae on Instagram Live, Facebook Live, YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, and ID 104 Radio, home of the independently dope, via the Live 365 app. You never want to miss these intentionally purposeful conversations with creators, leaders, and innovators from around the globe. Tap in, tap in, tap in.
The track teams back in '99, track boys, and they were making 2 pairs for Nelly. And then they made Po Folks right here for me. My son named Napoleon, he lived on Lucas and Hunt, Kenwood. And 2 kids of mine graduated from Normandy. And his name is Napoleon. And so I wrote this song, I call it Po. And the words was, all my life been Po, and it really don't matter no more. And it was just Po Folks, and it was me.
What's up, everybody? Happy holidays. Listen, no, forget that. Merry Christmas, everybody. Listen, I don't know about y'all, but Jesus is the reason for the season. And y'all, it annoys me that honestly at work and everything, you guys know that by day, I am a corporate America employee. And so, you know, I hate that we have to say this happy holidays because for years, guys, we were saying Merry Christmas. Y'all know we were saying Merry Christmas for years. And then some of y'all somewhere along the way got so woke. I wish some of y'all would go back to sleep because y'all are suffering from sleep deprivation. I'm sorry, y'all suffering from sleep deprivation. Y'all getting on my nerves. But nevertheless, it has been an amazing holiday. You know, I don't know about you, but it was utterly amazing for me. And I will say this, guys, it gave me an opportunity to reflect on that which is very important, right? It gave me an opportunity to truly, utterly understand that we're only here for just a little while. And we have to make sure that during our time here, we are truly doing things that are necessary to support and sustain ourselves, our families, and our collective well being. And guys, it's time to stop being selfish and be a little more selfless. And I'm not just talking about with your giving, I'm talking about with your gifts. You know, a lot of us are operating in a gift of self, and we're doing things that make us feel good, but they're not actually making us better as people. Like, we focus on the things that look good to the world, but we're not focusing on the things that truly and utterly make us better as people. And so tonight, um, Big V is back, and I'm just so humble and so grateful that he takes this hour every freaking week in the month of December. He shuts down his entity so that he can have this conversation with me. So, guys, I don't know what you did yesterday, but I will tell you this. I'm so grateful and so thankful to be able to have Big V back this week. Hello.
Oh, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year and eggnog to you.
Oh, yeah, listen, we ready. Look, are you ready to get down? Because we ready to get down. Because you know we done shook up the box, we done unwrapped the present, and now we know what's on the inside. And I'm so glad it's you. I'm so glad it's you.
You big old pimp. Santa Claus leave you a new something under the tree when you was under the mistletoe. How did it go? Everything was okay. It's good to see you
It
through
was
another.
amazing. It was amazing. You know, I think that through this Christmas, so last Christmas, you know, I really couldn't get into the season. You know, we funeralized my mom in October, and you know how that goes when somebody passed away. That business does not stop rolling, sometimes for a whole year. But this Christmas, my family was here. My brother came and brought my nieces and nephews, and you know, everybody was here. Everybody was present and accounted for. And it just it hit different this year. It hit different this year. I cooked so much food, and it was so funny because I was just thinking, yo, like I don't do this. Like, I used to watch my mother do it, but to realize, hey,
Pull off
I
the
just
dinner.
did this. It's in
That's
me.
the
It's in
choice.
me.
It's your turn.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
And it
yeah.
felt
We done.
it felt damn good.
Yeah, Mama and them done got old enough to fall. So
Absolutely.
now, so yeah, keep her off the yeast rolls this year, Lord. And you know how it is. But it's glad to see you doing your
Yes.
thing and
Yes.
finding the true reason for your season.
Hello.
And yeah, and it's just glad to see you adapt. And no matter how pretty of a rag you and I can buy, it won't polish a pretty pass.
Woo! How you gonna open up like this?
What?
You
You know,
opened up like this.
uh, I'm trying to hang on when I get around you. You keep us on country boys sharp.
Listen.
Yeah.
But V, what about you? What was the highlight of your yesterday?
I got to kick it with the Grinch the night before.
Uh-huh.
And that was, every Whoville, tall and small, will start singing. And we had a ball, eating barbecue. I think I drunk a whole thing of wine, Lord. And
Woo!
I ain't had no liquor in months. but I quit drinking, to catch up. But I had me some pink Moscato till I burped twice. And man, we kicked it seeing them grandkids
Woo!
do what they do. And it was just, like I said, an experience, a different one. Because this year, no honor, no access. And you just grow from all the experiences. And you kind of don't want to do Christmas the traditional, because it seems like traditionally we just watching each other eat and die. So this time we're trying to make good memories before you become one.
Yes.
And so that's what this year was about, having the Grinch, putting on a sports coat this year,
Wow.
thinking about, and really, like I said, I ain't hosting the dinner yet because Christmas has different meanings to millennial kids. And
Understood.
so we just adjusting. I don't think I felt enough warmth to get out of the car for anybody and go shopping. So
Okay.
we're gonna work on getting healing and accountability as a gift.
That's
So
it.
so next year in 12 months' time, who knows? It'll be better and we'll be ready to receive each other. If not, some more work.
Wow. Guys, this is what I'm talking about. This right here is what I'm talking about. Big V, what you just said. That healing word. You ready to go there tonight?
Oh, we got to.
You ready to go there?
I got the
Healing,
gas
guys.
money.
Healing. Like healing is not something that you can get from somebody else. Now that's the first thing. That's the first thing. Because I think what's happening is y'all feel like you go out here, you bust it wide open and all of this. You feel good for 2 minutes and then it's okay. It's not okay. That's not how you get healing.
Or the other instance where you start a conversation with someone you're not been on great terms with, I love you. You should always move that word and don't throw it around lightly.
Yes.
And get to the place where the levee broke. And you should probably pick up there like, hey, I know last time we was on the house, but how you doing? And I'm totally different from where I was. And I've thought about where it was, and let's get this out, because I think being a friend would be better than what we are. And a lot of things could be easily ushered if you took your ego and feelings and all that good stuff, and then really have a plan when you allow somebody in your space or you don't allow someone in your space. And now you realize how somebody's always busy, but they make time for you. So I'm working on that lesson right now. I'm really a busy person, but I've made time for so many people where it just seems for granted. And I think a lot of people have. And this was the winter that trying something else would probably be a better alternative.
Wow. Oh my goodness. V, we always at the holiday, right? We always talk about all the things we receive, right? And we always talk about, oh yeah, I got this, I got that, or I bought them this or I bought them that. But it's like what you said. The best gift you can give yourself in this season is the gift of self-love through healing.
Time. Talk to Jesus. Talk to who you talking to up there. Whoever you're worshiping. Go
Indeed.
fix your wrongs. Give the gift of a peaceful pillow. You know.
Indeed.
Yeah. Give the gift of a peaceful pillow. Stop lying. Let the person you in a relationship meet the real you. Move the filter.
Stop
Stop
lying.
hiding.
Wait a
Yeah,
minute. Did,
stop
did
hiding
you
behind
just
that
say stop
job.
lying? Hold on.
Yeah.
Did you just say stop lying? It's true.
Stop
It's
lying
true.
and hiding behind that job and letting that 8 hours save y'all. When never mind.
Uh-huh. Oh, I already know. That look, those that know. And CV, this is what happens. when we get to really speaking the truth, the
Mhm.
people get real quiet. And I will say it's so funny. Shout out to those hundreds of people who will not let us know that they are alive, but who seem to keep tapping in and watching and rewatching the shows when we're off. I see you.
Ooh,
Y'all forget on this social media, you
ooh,
can't be sneaky. Y'all asses
ooh.
be trying it. But look, let me tell you something. And I say this to you all the time, but I want to say it again. I don't need you to like me because I'm loved. But if I say something that convicts and vexes and pierces your soul, it's okay. It's
Mm.
not, it was meant for you, but it wasn't directed at you. Understand
No,
the difference. Big
no.
V and I are talking.
Yeah, yeah.
And we're talking about things that we've grown through because we've gone through them.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
People get, you know what, V? You remember back in the day, you would fight. And a few minutes later, you and that same person you fought, y'all cool.
Yeah, it's got to
Your
be that
mama's
way.
so fat. Da 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 da
Yeah,
da. Now you can't even say your mama or you gonna get shot.
because they've been giving away participation trophies for the last 20 years. I
Oh
come from
no,
an
they
era
didn't, V.
I come from an era if you didn't win, you didn't get one. And I come from an era where there was three spots on MTV and one on BET. And if you didn't get there this year, work harder. And then now it's all these outlets stealing yet. So you're getting to put out things without it being regulated,
Wait.
FDA
Pause.
approved.
Pause.
My fault.
Pause.
My fault.
Pause on the play. And yes,
Yeah.
I'm repping my team because one thing about
Uh,
me, I have loved my team since 1989. I was about three
oh,
and a half years old, and I had to choose the
oh,
team. And I had a choice of the Redskins or the Cowboys. And my mama liked the Redskins, so I'm that rebellious kid. So I chose the Cowboys. So I just need the people to know. And I put it on tonight. I don't care how much we
oh,
lose. I love my team.
oh. We love Emmitt Smith and the Ring of Honor and all, but I'm a Steeler. I might bid you.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
I let
yeah.
you have it. I let you have
We
it.
hard working men over here, madam.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
V, no, let's go back to this participation trophy. Let's go back to it. Let's talk about it.
Uh,
All right. So a couple of months ago,
mhm.
I did a show with two other individuals, and they were utterly amazing. And we talked about these honorary doctorates.
Mm.
Now, Big V, now,
Uh-huh.
I say this all the time, and I've had to tell my family. I don't care how much of this stuff you see.
Uh-huh.
My name is Lily Mae
Uh-huh.
from Danville, Virginia.
Amen.
I'm Betty Lou and Bo Jones' child.
Child, keep
Those are
preaching.
the only titles I need. But
Yes,
I
ma'am.
will say this.
Uh-huh.
I work damn hard
Uh-huh.
to get there. And it
Yeah.
is a slap in the face to those of us that sat up 48 and 72 hours writing theses and dissertations for somebody
Yeah.
to get a piece of paper and start walking around and they really think they doctors.
Yeah. 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 So that's why I said participation trophies. I didn't get into that era. If you didn't win, you didn't get nothing.
You did not.
You just here, he beat you. Bye. Yeah, get tougher next year.
Yes, and I'm gonna tell you, real parenting. And we talked about you today. Before earlier today, we actually were talking about you in preparation. And shout out to Tiffany. We were talking about you in preparation for this show, and we talked about you in terms of you being a real daddy.
Oh yeah.
Anybody can father a child.
Mhm.
You can just shoot up the club and just father babies everywhere.
Yeah.
But you literally was a dad. And see, for me, I had a daddy, my daddy. That's what I call him, daddy,
Yeah,
because he was
yeah.
there. You get what
Hands
I'm
on,
saying?
hands on.
Yes.
Yeah, PTA meeting. I went through period paper, lies about boys. Daddy, I tried mushrooms. Well, you damn fool. Come and get us. They got us smoking. And all the teenager trouble you have with these people, and the good times. Losing teeth and making snow cream like poor folks do.
Yep.
And but we had a ball learning these people.
But the people, but Big V, you know what? You won't Poe for real though.
Hmm?
You know who's Poe?
Who
The
that is?
people that we talk about, the people that's creating these outlets so that they can feel important,
Yeah.
so
And
that
then
they
that
can
when
feel
you
that they have a space in somebody's world that really
society.
don't have a heaven or hell to put them in.
No. In
They
it
Poe.
yeah. In spunk, in character. The people, you are who you are with or without money. It's the person you are when their back's turned.
Oh,
And that's who I am.
character. You
Yeah,
just said it, that
character.
character. Who
Yeah.
are you when this camera is off?
Is off. Yeah. What do you go on to?
Yes.
Yeah, or who are you when the camera's off?
I
And
mean, and guys, if you don't know, this is who Big V is all the time.
yeah, I don't gotta put
Literally. And Big V, I need people. And I think what it is like, these conversations with you are so important because people forget about true, authentic legends and pillars that you may not see everywhere.
Mhm.
You understand?
I,
And that's what this space is for. And I say this all the time. Like, this space is for a purpose.
yes, ma'am.
This space is for people to come to be honored for their contributions and for
Mhm.
people to know who you are and whose you are and not just what the hell you do, because people will
Yeah.
use you up for what you do.
Yeah, and then hate who you are, or embellish, or
I can't do it,
de
BB.
desensitize who you are, or
Big V, I can't do it.
degrade who you are. I won't play. I
I
don't go
can't
to
do it.
stuff
I'm
like
with
this.
you. I cannot, like,
Mm-mm.
I literally, everybody like, oh well, that's business. You ain't gotta like a person to do. I'm sorry. If
Mm-mm.
if 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 your spirit and mind don't align, I'm not doing business with you. I don't care if you
No.
Beyonce or Jay-Z's manager.
Mm-mm.
I can't do
Mm-mm.
business with you if I'm not aligned with what you talking about. Period.
No, it don't make sense. And it's like wearing a Nike shirt somebody gave you when you truly Adidas. And
Hello.
yeah, like come on now. But people, I think, and we all get to where it's hard to cheer for the champ all the time. Most of us are from
Okay.
small towns.
Yeah.
And you remember when, and I don't want to put it like we're not there now, but you remember when James Brown was special, Mike Jackson was special, Prince was special. And to be in the carnival, you had to be a freak. The 75-pound rabbit, the bearded lady,
Yeah.
the woman with three tits. You had to be different.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I
Yes.
think now that the internet and a lot of things have opened up where it's normal people, it's more
Yeah.
people, it's the system, it's not the artist anymore that's special. It's the system. And once you do that, it's like, wow. You understand? You remember when you had to be an artist, it had to be something about you. It had to be, it had
Yeah.
to be a great football player. It had to be something that you're it. It was the it factor.
You couldn't buy your way in all, like, and I think
Yeah.
that's the thing. Like, now let's just be real. Payola has always been around in one form or the other.
Uh,
But I think that now it's payola to the 12th power. Like, people literally cannot. I'm sorry. Some of this mess I hear, people can't rap, people can't sing, but because they are paid to perform all these places, people hyping them up, making them think that they doing something great. And I'm just like, what happened to training and talent?
30 minutes. It just dissipated.
Yes.
30
And
minutes.
like, I tried one day to talk to someone about, business, and like, I was like, okay, so you doing this, you doing that, you singing here, you singing there, you performing here, but what have you gotten in return outside of Instagram followers?
I think gratification in Facebook and MySpace made it where everybody is somebody. And as long as you can go to a city, do the things pretty natural where your name is known in that bar where 300 people come in and spend that money for that time, it's just the system.
Oh,
And,
oh,
and it's in small town blues where it's like, okay, he wants to come in and do 20 minutes and blah, blah. Now they don't care who do 20 minutes. People who cover music is more popular than the radio artists. If you can cover music and sing hits for 30 minutes, 2 hours, they'll book you over the artist that's on the radio.
now you got a point there.
Because it's all about the bar. It's all about people buying drinks and staying in the bar. So as long as you stay in the bar, and those people say 700 people spent $100, do the math, and then I'll give you 3,500. Let you perform at the end of the night, or I'll give you 3,500 and let you play 3 hours.
Yeah.
Play my house DJ and who won.
Wow.
So it's gotten like
That's
that.
the name of the game. And the
That's
thing is, well, you can say this, but VV, this is the other thing. We try to teach this, right?
Mhm.
But I don't think people truly want to know the truth. Social media and the lack of an appropriate level of in-home instruction
Yeah.
has created a culture of ignorant robots.
Oh yeah. $40 girl.
Ignorant robots.
But that's why when it went to $40. And it went from no value. A
Mm-hmm.
man has no value. Once the state give her those keys and they food stamps and she got to get the rest, that's better than listening to you. And I was a
Mm,
father on the other side where I was going in the bars and men complaining about paying $200 a month. I said, oops, I'm a custodial parent. I'm on the other side of it.
absolutely.
And it was telling them $200.
And they don't want to help you.
No, they at the end of my conquest here, um, it's gonna be a hell of a movie. That's all I can tell you. It was
Listen, Big B,
oh
that's what I
man.
want to talk about. What's next? What are some of the things that we need to look forward to from Big V?
I'm writing movies now and really serious about making the transition like Queen Latifah, Ice Cube, Will Smith, and just getting into more rural America stories. Like
Yeah.
if daddy woulda, if grandma woulda, where's color purple every day. And
Mm,
you know what I mean? Where it's
yeah.
a story every day and it's
Yes.
small town blues. And it's as good as Gillespie and Bubba on Heat of the Night, it kept your grandmother them blue. So we definitely writing stories like that, bringing in writers. I've lived enough lives to be a cat. And so like I said, we writing movies, definitely finna put out some music, going to tour. Just now getting in the dispensary to a point where it's starting to be VITO's 31 flavors, like Baskin Robbins, 31 flavors of cannabis that you can choose from. 10 hybrid, 10 sativa, 10 indica, and
Okay.
and one house bud. So definitely, like 31 flavors. Basket.
I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm gonna tell you, I'm even more excited because I got to hear some of this new music. And you heard Big B say earlier, make memories before you become one. That song means something.
Mm-hmm.
It means something. And he got some other music now too. I'm trying to tell you, baby, when this music hit, baby, I can't wait to 2024 because I'm
Make
gonna be grooving. Do you understand what I'm saying? He got
always
baby.
make good memories before you become one. It's like
Yes.
2 rows back at the funeral, they don't cry. And if I see the police pulling out in the middle of the road, get ready to let that hearse out. If I can take the left and get away from the funeral, I'm going. So when you go thinking about people's opinions and what they thoughts of your life means, at the end of the day, they 2 rows back, they don't cry at the funeral. So you
Yes.
better make good memories before you become one.
Mm. Mm. I just, and shout out to Kenley, comedian Kenley Fields. He is tapped in, and he had just said, he was like, yo, like, this is the conversation that we need to have, and I just wonder, Big B, I wonder what it would look like
Uh-huh.
if, all of these outlets, Breakfast Club, Shade Room, all of these outlets, I wonder what would happen if they changed their worldview and changed their mission and came over to a culture of positivism and I'm gonna take it back, of colored folks.
I think right now that's what the guys are doing. 50 Cent, New York's getting geared up. Look like they're trying to take it back. Southerners, we still fighting amongst each
Prayerfully.
other. And we got to learn that hip hop is global now, and it's
Mhm.
more territorial.
Yes.
And old folks. I got them running my own business there.
Surely is. See, guys, this is what we talking about. We are
Yeah,
talking about Big V. He do it all. That's all to it.
yeah. I'm running my own store, and my staff is out on Christmas break, and I still got people that need mental
Wow.
music and mental health, and we got plenty of mistletoe, and it's Christmas, and we on top. What you need, baby? I got you. I'm in my dispensary where it's like Walgreens, put your
Y'all see
address
the
in.
dispensary? He taking us on the tour. See, this is what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. And shout
Yeah.
out to everybody tapped in. Shout out to K Cole. Kay, you up next. Because we have she and I have these same conversations, Big V. We talked about victory, villains and vanity not too long ago. And she and I, talked about growing up as daddy's girls and how it's different growing up like that. And so, guys, to see him, and shout out to, I see Los Diggity tapped in, Tweezy the Don tapped in. So many of y'all are tapped in, and I'm so glad you guys are tapped in and definitely engaged in what we're doing, because this conversation is so necessary. Yesterday was Christmas, right? And that's great. But you still got to live every day after that. And you still got to live going into the new year. So, what are you going to do differently today, tonight, tomorrow? Stop waiting until January 1st. I'm going to go on this diet. Start now. What are you going to do differently?
Condition my mind. I'm going to eat right so I can be on time. If I eat 2 sandwiches, I'll be slow. So definitely trying to condition my mind to win. to exercise everything I haven't asked God, to put myself in more of a position to receive being blessed and still be a blessing to others.
Indeed, indeed.
You know, and this time we like not just crazy positivity, but actuality. Like not a band-aid on cancer. Let's actually look cancer in the face with toxic relationships.
Yes,
We're
yes.
gonna work on finding your you this year. We're gonna call this year finding your you. What's your color? What's your favorite song? And if your person don't know that about you, why the fuck is they your person? Uh if you can't leave your kids home with your person, why is they your person? And you know, we're gonna first, you know, we got records coming out called Day Party. 11 o'clock done got too late. Um,
It have, because I've been look, if you
yeah,
want me to go out at night, I need a nap.
yeah. And then this year, you know, is why should I take my time to listen to your music? Is it better than chicken tenders and wedges at Zaxby's? Or should I use this right here? And that's what you asking me to part with when you ask me to support you. So make sure you're supportable. And just clarity this year.
Yes.
And we ain't looking at music like a talent show. You gonna be good, baby. No, you gonna take some time and develop. I don't want you to get to the main screen and then you got nothing to say to us. So this year definitely spoken with clarity, identity, more of a home region thing to show Kentucky you are somebody again as well too. Because a lot of times we won't eat out of our own pond. We'll be from Kentucky and have a Syracuse jersey on. Or
Yes.
them kind of small town people, you know, be
Listen,
from Chicago and wear a North
and
Carolina
you know,
jersey.
I come, Big V, I come from one of them places.
Oh Lord, no, not
And
you.
honey, let me tell you, I look, I look at my timeline on my other page because I still
Uh,
got my, old page, and there are so many local people that aren't doing anything, but because they're in that place, they think they're doing everything because other people aren't doing anything, if that makes
right.
sense.
In the way.
And you know what? I left, right?
Uh,
And I went back for about 2 or 3 years and worked in the local government there.
uh,
And V, I was so uncomfortable
mm-hmm.
because I realized this is my birthplace. This
Yes.
is the last capital of the Confederacy. This place groomed me for where I'm going next.
Yeah.
You follow me?
Yeah, the water
Because
leaves the
this
well.
is just a detour because I needed a space to poise me and show me the things that I don't want to be a part of, so that when I get to the next space where I am going to be in the rooms with people that I really may not want to be in a room with, but I need to know what you're doing with these books and how it's going to
Yeah.
affect me and my community.
Yes. And that's where we're at.
That,
Is
that's
awareness. Awareness. And it's hard to make a friend a client, but it's easier to make a client a friend. And people grew up with you in your land and they don't want a reason to love you. They
no.
don't want a reason to be like, damn, they did that. And they didn't. So a lot of people look at you with self-resentment in a small town. They liked something you liked. They wanted something that you acquire easily. And then you're the target. And they'll
Oh,
pose as a friend. And then they'll go in 4 or 5 beauty shops to get 3 pieces of information that they could ask you. But I come from a small town blues. But you got to realize you're special. The head's not the tail. And you know, do you either want to be measured or the one measuring is what you got to ask yourself. They don't talk about you until you big time. They don't
Honey,
hate on you until you big time.
listen.
Mhm.
And it's, guys, really and truly, we, tonight we are wrapping it up, but guess what? This is not the end. It is just the beginning, because the things that are coming in 2024, and y'all just got to watch what's going on with Big V, because he is evolving again.
Oh, yeah.
And y'all don't understand how many different evolution this man has had. Like the evolution as a father, the evolution as an entrepreneur, the evolution as a philanthropist, the evolution as this musical genius relative to taking hip hop and R&B with a little funk and a little soul. I'm trying to tell you guys, I cannot reveal to you what is coming in 2024, but I have had a taste of it, and it was better than my mama's chitlins and hog maws. And
Oh,
y'all know I love my mama chitlins and
not, not,
hog
not,
maws.
not the thighs sitting under the onion all day and then hog.
Listen, wait,
Oh.
Big B, we gotta shout out Chandra, honey. We gotta shout out Chandra Moore. Look, she said, I hope y'all talk about the use of said honorary doctorates, adding doctor and PhD after their names. The mess
Oh.
of it all.
All right. Sign it then. Stand on it. Yeah, I love certification. And that's what we need is to hold each other accountable.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Uh,
Oh Lord, I love the people that don't mind speaking truth. Big V, when we were kids, we wanted to be the first one picked in the dodgeball game. We didn't want to be the
yeah.
last kid, but when you became a man, you did what?
Grew.
And
But
you
can I
put
let
away
you
childish things.
thanks. Let me take you back to that childhood corner really quick.
Yeah,
And
let's go.
I'm gonna leave you with this. It's gonna take 10 seconds.
All right.
The sharpest crayon in the box is always going to be the least used.
Y'all, you know what?
That's the
Merry
post.
Christmas. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. We unwrapped the entire present, and y'all still don't know what the real gift is. But the
No.
real gift is coming in 2024, guys. And I just want you to stay tuned. Big V, I love you from
All
top to
love.
bottom, all the way around. I'm so happy with what's coming. And it's time.
It's
It's
on.
time.
Oh
So
yeah.
they're gonna wait. They're gonna wait on it. They're looking for it. See,
We,
they're gonna watch. They're gonna watch the mob when they think we can't see what's going on. But you know what?
oh, it
When
worked.
we
You gotta be at
serve,
that desk. Can't be,
listen,
you can't
we
cut on
serve
that
an
phone. You ain't supposed to be
omnipresent.
home. You ain't supposed to be home. That green dot on they liable to call. See, can't watch it right now. You gotta wait till you get by yourself.
Woo!
Case somebody on that inbox. You know how it go. Heartbeat funny
But you gotta
when you
take us
sit
back
down.
one more time. The sharpest crayon in the box is what?
The least used
Mm,
always.
mm,
If you ever seen the copper crayon or the silver one, it's always in the back there. Nobody ever used it,
mm,
but it's the sharpest.
mm, mm,
It's a
mm.
different color. It's a different feel. It's not in all the normal pictures. Just
All
what
right,
a,
y'all. Mm.
yeah, just one of them kids that in sixth grade was smart enough to not to run as fast as the first day of PE. One of them kind of kids. And
You know what, Big V? They don't, and you know what's so sad? I don't even. I'm gonna say, I think 10% of the people listening get it. 10% get it, because 10% of us And I'm fine. I'm fine being that 10% because I'm gonna tell you something. What I've learned about being in that 90%,
It's pretty average.
you don't get an adequate piece of pie.
No. Those guys that raise their hand, I know. You know those my country,
Uh-huh.
and they paying me this an hour. They'll get you to cut your face hair and not smoke weed and all this shit for $17, and a turn on you and tell on you first shift. show
You
the
know
boss
what?
your show the boss your
Yes.
damn Facebook and then your Instagram.
Yes.
See,
Look what they do. Look what they do off
yeah,
the clock.
I think you should pitch him. And he been doing donuts on the tow motor, you know. Fuck all the kids' money up. But I come from that.
Oh, and you know, and they still doing it. They still doing it. They still doing it.
Oh, from the church house to my house.
Oh,
Wait till they tell mama.
hello.
All right. I said what a
You know what? Thank you. Thank
oh
you.
love. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Lily Mae.
Oh.
Thank you. And happy new year. And this one's gonna be better because you're looking for it. I just don't want you to hold nobody too high this year. Cause you might be fooling yourself.
Baby, and let me tell you, and I decided before.
How will you know if you
I
don't go?
decided before I got on here tonight that this year, and you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead because I was gonna announce it later. This will be my last year actively as a media correspondent. I'm hanging it up. I will still do this. I will still be an informational journalist. I will still be an educator. But you know, Big V, I had to come to Atlanta, Georgia to truly learn that this is not for me. That side of things. That commercialized, you know, celebrity gossip, all of that stuff. That space.
Your section and all that, your all that life and
It's not.
fishbowl. That
It's
ain't
not.
it.
And so guys, you heard it on December 26th. This is
I
it.
like Savannah. I like.
Oh yeah, the culture is so rich there.
Yeah, I like Savannah when we talk
Oh
about
yes, absolutely. But you know, I'm telling you, Big V, Virginia will always be my home. I'm gonna tell you something
Don't
about
you talk
Virginia.
about Croker in Richmond?
Wait
Don't you
a
talk
minute.
about
Wait a minute. You don't know nothing about no croaker spot. Don't be trying to act like you know.
Ooh, fish and onion. I've been eating that for 20 years.
Big V. I just got the ultimate seafood platter
What?
on my best friend's birthday. Look, I flew in for one day for her birthday, and I ate that ultimate seafood platter with them crab cakes and them
when you know, you know.
scallops.
When you know, you know.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, they were just breaking croakers when All Now came out.
What?
Yeah, and all man, I stayed in Laurel, in Laurel, as
Kevin
they say.
McAllister.
Yeah, I stayed in Laurel. 443, 410, anything Norfolk, all that there.
Lord, you know what?
Chesapeake Bay.
Yes,
Yeah.
y'all. If y'all don't know about VA, 2 up, 2 down. I'm telling you everything, and I'm hands down. I will always. If I went anywhere else, I would go back to Virginia. That is one place I will. It's home. I will always go back to Richmond, Virginia. I told my fiance that because he was like, "Well, do you want to stay in Atlanta?" I was like, I don't know. I would rather raise my children in Richmond, Virginia, because one thing about that culture there, you know, in Virginia, you got 7 different worlds. You can
Yeah.
teach those babies how to navigate every part of the globe in Virginia. Hands down.
Tri-City.
Hands
Tri-City.
down.
When you want to go see football, basketball, Chocolate City, all of it right there. Like
Shoot
I
up
said,
95 North. Hello,
what?
somebody.
What? I'm telling you, I've had my best day with DJ Swift out there before she drowned it. And she was a friend of mine. And
Wow.
she used to teach me how to go and put music in it. Said, fall like it's
Y'all
feeling.
know nothing about beating no
Yeah,
feet.
yeah,
Y'all know
yeah,
nothing about beating no feet.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm familiar with Chocolate City and the life. And so definitely I know where you at. I'm finna leave
Yes.
Kentucky soon as, I establish a little more. Maybe next year by summer, I can, figure out some things I want to go geographically.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Home is home. But I've did
It
11
is.
years here, and I think
You got to
God is wrapping up things and he want me to go a little further.
go out.
Yeah.
You already know you gotta go ye therefore and teach.
Yeah. I thought
All,
about it,
all
Deborah.
the nations.
Yeah.
You
And
follow me? You look,
yeah.
not just the nations with these brown eyes,
Yeah.
all the nations.
Yeah. And I thought about going back to Kuwait and
Okay.
Baghdad. I was on great terms with the Sheik while we were over there. And so like I said, I got a few options and I'm gonna write a few movies and get these things out of me.
Oh, it's
And
ready.
then
It's already there. It's already there. The movies are there. The distribution is there. The buy-in is there. And realistically, I think in 2024, honestly, I want to see the reunification of his true people.
yes.
I want to see us not afraid to profess and confess
Yes.
who we are and why we believe and not caring. Because you can't
No.
cancel thee. And that's the
No.
thee with the 2 E's and the capital T.
What you said, and everybody like, how you sleep at night, Vito? How you trust them? I said, I
Real
know the
good.
Lord. Who
Real
the hell
good.
said anything about them? I know the Lord where I can turn my back on you. Is what I like. Shit, I trust the Lord. And it's already written. And we just fulfill it. I got some more moving to do.
Yes.
And he'll make you a place where you can't sleep in it.
Oh,
He'll make it. He'll make you a pillow where it's a thing of cast iron when he's trying to get you to do something else. And your well will dry. And so I think back in it was called migrate.
mm,
In school, I was thinking like and you go to high pasture. I've
mm.
always liked DC. I've always liked Charlotte. Um,
Okay, let's go, Charlotte.
where
Uh-huh.
where it's moving around. And I'm definitely a southerner or
Yes.
middle of the world, Oklahoma City kind of guy.
Okay, okay. I'm
Yeah,
with it. I'm
St.
with it.
Louis
I'm
ain't
with
out
it.
the question either. Um, so ready to get around and see what's home. I mean, Kentucky always home, but
Absolutely.
I want to do some other things. And
Indeed, indeed. And we have to, Big V, we have to. We cannot, we cannot sit and get content and complacent just because people on the outside think that we've made it somewhere just because they see a picture or a video that they don't think that they can access. Because the truth is, you can access it. And let's just be real. That's why we have so many of these so-called gatekeepers, because they know that anybody can access the information if they
yeah,
do their research.
yes. But I feel like Isaiah Thomas. Back then, you didn't trade teams. You dealt with what it was.
Whoo, whoo, ooh.
And I started, and a lot of people that
You
looking
just
like,
you just hit ooh, you just hit my core. Mm.
You know, and like it's like Michael Jordan without the Pistons for a whole lot of. I mean, without Pippen for a whole lot of people. That's how we see it. But we from working class. We
That's
keep
it.
doing our thing,
That's it.
and it's hard when you don't have a culture background. Your music. Kentucky, the slaves kept running.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, Philly, DC, where folks is establishing, seen my kind before, know how
Indeed.
to greet you. Virginia, after you
Indeed.
watch
And
Harriet,
I'm trying to tell you, my cousin, and it's so funny because my cousin always says, well, you could come up here. And I'm like, I don't want to come back up there. I was up there all in DC and Maryland
yeah,
when I was a kid. But Big V, you really just made a point. That DMV area.
yeah,
You're right.
working class. We
I
went
didn't
to
even think about it like that.
Iraq. I traveled with the USO when our country went to war. If they
Wow.
can shoot, I can sing. And then going over there, you find out things about yourself. Like over there out east is where black are from, we don't have the health problems that we have over here. The sun's out.
Okay.
It's different energy.
Okay.
And you can't be afraid of what you don't know.
Wow. Wow. Mm.
That's the post. Happy New Year.
That's
And
it.
we gonna get on the same page with you moving on because we want new scenes and new sets.
That's it.
And Rap City is coming back and everything is forming and it's beginning to be OG and the certified people are getting certified jobs. The gatekeepers are being sweet. God said, for man destroy it, I'll fix it.
Oh,
And the truth is the light of the world. So that's what's going on now. And he's readjusting some things.
he is.
And,
He is.
and I tell anybody reading on, looking on, give God something to do. Now, don't you go over around, he'll have two asses to whoop. So,
Woo!
let him do his job.
Wow, guys, it's been real. If you have not tapped in, Big V has been with me for the past 3 weeks, and it has been utterly amazing. Shout out to AB Butler. A lot of people, I see you tapping in over on Instagram, and you're just getting the tail end, so you're gonna have to go back and check out the last couple of weeks. But Big V is a present, and we shook the box, we unwrapped the box, and tonight we have revealed the content. But we haven't even revealed it all because you
Right,
just
very
gotta
good.
stay tuned for 2024. Um, you know, oh, I'm excited. Big V, I'm excited. I know what's forthcoming, and I wanna just shout it from the mountaintops. But one thing I've learned is hold on.
You don't say nothing you can't be set up.
Hold. Yes.
You know what I mean? You don't
Hold.
say nothing you can't be set up.
That's
And
it.
and we going that's the post.
That's
And
it. And the sharpest crayon in the box is always the
the
least
least
used.
you.
Big V said it. And guess what, baby? We out. We'll see you in 2024.
Folks. All right.
Night, guys.